What's up, YouTube? My name is Ashley. This is my first video. I am not really present on YouTube like that, but I want to be. And so I decided to make this my first video. I wanted to be able to share some details with you. I am going to be talking about the hair that I have in. It is by YGWIGS. It is their deep wave in the color number 30. So I'm just going to go ahead and just jump right on in. I got this hair for an event and I have had it in for 3 weeks. I don't know about anybody else's experience, so maybe y'all can help me out, but my experience has not been that great. I don't know if it's just me, and I don't know if, I know some people say, oh, I got a bad batch. I don't know if that's the case. I just know what my experience has been with this hair. I do have locks, and I'm going to take this ponytail, this bun down here in a minute, but I do have locks, and I've been seeing all over social media how, people are basically, putting the human crochet hair into either just their natural hair or, into their locks. I wanted to try it out and see for myself what it would, look like and whatever. So I've had it in for about 3 weeks. I needed it for an event. Initially, I had wanted the really custom color, so it was like a number 4, 27, and a 30 match, or excuse me, 30 mix. And I didn't realize that because it is so custom that it would take a little bit longer to get to me. So after I didn't hear anything for about 2 weeks, I mean, like, I didn't have any updates on shipping, or I didn't have any updates on anything. And so after about 2 weeks, I had finally received an email, basically just saying like, hey, we have your order and we're working on it. Not that it's going to be shipped out or anything like that. And I was running close to the time that I needed the hair. I then noticed that towards the end of the email, it said something like, if you need this hair by a specific date, to let us know. So I thought that meant, oh, okay, I need this hair by a certain date so that, I can let them know when I need it. And I guess they're going to like fast ship it, or, they will get to it sooner rather than later. That was not the case. So I ended up sending an email just basically saying, hey, I noticed at the end of your email, it read, if I needed my hair by a specific date, to let you all know. And I was like, I do. I gave them the date that I needed the hair by. I did not hear back from them for like 4 or 5 days. This is customer service. So when I finally heard back, I received an email saying, basically, that's not going to happen. This hair is not going to be done it's not going to be shipped to you, or you're not going to have it by the date that you need to have it. So they did give me an option to get a natural black. Well, my locks are not natural black because I have colored my hair. My hair is like at the root, it's like, I don't know, a number 2, and then it goes into like a red, and then it goes into a number 30. So that I felt like that it would look weird. So I went into kind of a panic mode at this point, because I'm like, I'm not going to have the hair that I wanted. They're trying to send me natural black, and that's not going to look good. And so I sent a reply back saying my hair's not natural black, And I said, at this point, I would just rather have a refund because I'm not going to get the hair when I need to get it. And so I didn't hear back for days, and I started panicking. So I went to their Instagram, I went to their Facebook. I tried to find a telephone number for them. The numbers that I found just by doing a Google search did not help, like, at all. I don't know whose number it is, but I never got the opportunity to actually speak to a person. So after me sending an Instagram message, I sent a message on Facebook, and I even started a chat like online just through their website. I wasn't getting anywhere as far as a refund. So then finally, I took a look. I watched some more videos, and the end of my hair is kind of, like I said, it's kind of like a number 30. I'm trying to get a lockout so you all can see. And so I was like, well, maybe that might work. If y'all can see, the end of my lock is kind of like a number 30. So I was like, well, that might work okay. So I sent them an email, and I said, instead of the natural black, can I just get the number 30? Once I sent that email, it didn't take them no time to respond back to me to let me know that they will send the number 30 out, and it will be to me by the date that I needed it. And then they also went and gave me the difference, because what I wanted before was really customized versus just a one color. And so they went on ahead to refund me the difference, which I appreciate, that I didn't have to ask, or I didn't have to go through any, loops and bounds. So I would say that their customer service is okay. I didn't appreciate being ignored, when I was asking for a refund, but I do appreciate them coming to a resolution and at least refunding me the difference between the hair. So I'm going to talk about the hair. I ended up getting three bundles, because from my understanding, there was like 50 strands in each bundle. So I ended up getting 50 bundles. I knew that with my locks, I didn't want to poke holes through my locks. So again, I watched a lot of videos, and I decided the best method for me was to do two-strand my locks, and then just put the crochet through the between the two strand. So I went with the 3 packs, which I felt like would have been more than enough. So I received the hair. I will say this, and y'all can get on to me if you want to. But when I received the hair, I did not wash it. I didn't. I was on a time crunch. I needed that hair in my head when I received it. I didn't feel like I had time to wash and dry and all that. Really, at the time, I didn't even have a dryer. So I just did what needed to be done, and I went on ahead and put the hair in. The first week and a half was fine. What I ended up doing was just, using my spray bottle, which just has water in it. And then I also used some conditioner. And I just kind of, ran that through my hair. And I would do that like every couple of days. Like I said, for the first week and a half, it was fine. Right about approaching the 2-week mark is when I noticed a difference in the hair. It was kind of dry, as well as just, I felt like it was super matted. I don't know about y'all, but the videos that I watched, everyone's like, oh, I can, when I brush it to detangle it, it's only a little bit of hair, a little bit of strands that came out. That was not the case for me. I mean, like, at fucking all, excuse my language. at all. That was not the case for me. I would brush it. Like I said, it was like really matted. I would brush it and I would get clumps of hair in my brush. I mean, it was ridiculous. And I needed, so there I needed the hair and the look that I was going for two different events that was like a week and a half apart. And so I kept the hair in long enough to have for both events. I decided after the second event to go ahead and wash it and see if that made a difference, because I had just been doing the water and the shampoo and trying to detangle that way. And so that's what I did. I washed it, and it seemed like after I washed it, it got better. It's been a week now since it's been washed, and I'm gonna go ahead and take my ponytail down. But to me, I don't know. Like I feel like it's not even supposed to be looking like this. I cannot wear my hair down. I have not gotten the opportunity to just wear it down since I, got the hair. I think I wore it down for like one day. After I received the hair, after I put it in, but that was about it. So for the most part, the ponytail that you see is what I've been doing. That's how I've been wearing my hair, because I feel like I can't wear it any other way, because I feel like it just simply gets too matted. And again, I don't know if that's been everybody's experience. The reason that I am making this video is not to bash a company or anything like that. I really genuinely just want to know maybe what I did wrong, or if you guys have any suggestions as to what other company I can try. I've heard a lot of great things about YGWIGS, and so I said to myself, if I ever did this again, I might try them out. Honestly, it's got me kind of scared to do color, because I don't know if color is a thing. I don't know if maybe color is why my hair feels so matted, but I don't know if it's looking like that to y'all on camera, but it drives me crazy. So I wanted to make this video before I take my hair out, which I am about to do as soon as this video stops, because I don't know, I just can't take it anymore. I liked it for, like I said, about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. And it's just so matted. I really can't, I don't know. I can't stand it. So if you guys have any suggestions as to maybe where I went wrong, or, if you guys think maybe I should have washed it before I put it in my head, please let me know in the comments. Be respectful, please. But just let me know, what I did wrong, and maybe if you guys, again, have any suggestions as to what other companies I can try, I would love to receive those suggestions. But yeah, this is just kind of what my hair is looking like. Honestly, it's not as bad today, the day that I made this video. It's not as bad, but I don't know. I don't know how well y'all can see on camera, but it doesn't feel like how I felt like it should feel. I also thought about cutting it. I thought maybe, that might help. I don't know what that would help, but just let me know. So that's it. That's my experience. I wanted to make the video because I don't know what's real. I don't know if people are paid to make their videos and, make it sound great, make it sound like a great product. And I'm not saying that it's not. This is my first time. I'm just telling you what my experience has been with this hair. It's not been the best. So again, I see so many videos of people talking about how great it is, and oh, we all know that hair sheds, but making it seem as though it doesn't shed a lot when I have literally had balls of hair from brushing it. So what's been your experience? What other company, again, could I try? Just leave me some suggestions if you don't mind. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Again, I'm open to any suggestions, respectful suggestions. But yeah, thank you all so much. Have a great evening. Bye.